Welcome back to another episode of Tailored Living. Looking to live a little bit more on the crunchy side and or just looking to get a little bit more self-sustained, this is for you. Today we are going to work on something to help stock your pantry, something you run out of occasionally and just need a replacement for or whatever. Brown sugar. Believe it or not, you can make brown sugar at home. It is extremely easy to make. It is 2 ingredients, and there's stuff that you very possibly may already have on hand. So whether your reason being that you want to make more things homemade, or you just want to have it on the back burner for a rainy day when you can't make it to the store, or something of that nature, this is great. This is also one of the recipes that is included in my book. You can find that link down below. If you are interested in purchasing that, that's a beginner's guide. It's got a lot of cool stuff in it, a few of these easy homemade things, along with a bunch of beginner-friendly recipes for you to cook for dinner with meal planning, complete kit. Anyways, back to this. Brown sugar, extremely easy. When I tell you how easy this is, you are going to wonder why you never thought of it before. I don't use brown sugar that often, and I don't have a whole lot of extra pantry space, so I usually only make what I need to make. So I make it more on demand, but I know I'm going to need it later this week, so I'm going to make some now, and it will, stay fresh until then, so that's not really an issue. I'm going to try something that I have never tried before with this. I'm hopefully using this jar here. It's an old yeast jar. It's been cleaned. It's good, but I think it's about the right size for if I were to make it up. So I'm going to use my nifty KitchenAid, which I don't know how I ever lived without. This thing is phenomenal. Okay, so just as suspected, the recipe that I'm going to be making only needs 4 tablespoons of brown sugar. So this will be more than enough to fill the void. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my sugar that I need to refill. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the second ingredient. You may or may not already have this on hand. I always keep a jar on hand. You never know what recipes are going to call for it, and it's super easy to make this sort of stuff for. This is where the measurements get tricky. I do it to taste, so I just start by dumping a smidge in, and that may have even been too much. Take my paddle attachment. No, I'm going to take my whisk. I want to whisk this. So you can just use a regular whisk if that's all you have, if you don't have a KitchenAid. For such a small amount, I might have wanted to hand mix this. Now I got to wash everything anyways, so it's like, just let it go. Screw it. It's too small. Too small of an amount. So I'm just going to not dirty any more dishes and just use the same ones here. And then, voila, brown sugar. It's as easy as that. And I'm just going to dump it into my preferred jar. This is going to be a mess. It's not really what this is made for, but it's just going to have to work. Okay, perfect. And just as anticipated, this jar is the correct size. There's just enough in there. Now, usually this is the point in time where if I were using a bigger jar and doing a larger batch, I would use my Food Saver jar attachments to kind of seal it and make sure it stays fresh. But because I didn't make that much and I'm pretty sure the thing won't fit on here, then we're just not going to do that. That's how you make homemade brown sugar. Super easy peasy for the crunchy moms. Super easy peasy for the non-crunchy moms. Yeah. It's ready to go now. I can use this. It's just brown sugar. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe to the channel for any more fun stuff that we can come up with. Go check out the cookbook. That's awesome. I'll put the link. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But as always, guys, remember to smile.